Creeping on the corner with a 211 in my mind, persuaded by the devil gripping on my black plastic now. Searching for a lick that I can hit with murder in my soul. Swinging bending corners in the 67 Elko.
Devil fruits are considered to be rare treasures of the sea in the world of One Piece. More often than not, they grant unimaginable powers to those who eat them and raise their abilities astronomically as well. As such, almost every strong person in the One Piece world is a user of a devil fruit. However, there are those who, by honing other skills such as their Haki, have managed to not only match but outclass some devil fruit users. These people are few in number, but the threat they pose to their enemies is staggering. Here are the 10 strongest non-devil fruit users in One Piece. Kyoshiro. One of Wano country's strongest swordsmen, Kyoshiro is the leader of the Yakuza of the country, and a servant of Kurozumi Orochi. He's widely theorized to be one of Oden's vassals, Denjiro. As expected of someone with such a high rank, Kyoshiro's skills with a sword are magnificent. During Yasui's execution, Kyoshiro was involved in a brief skirmish with Roronoa Zoro in which he deflected the Strafat swordsman's 720-pound phoenix casually. Zoro was also seen sweating against him while Kyoshiro was rather calm. From what we've seen, Kyoshiro hasn't eaten a devil fruit and yet, is one of the strongest people at Wano. Mokomo Dukedom rules. The rulers of the Mokomo Dukedom are Inuarashi, the king of day, and Nekomamushi, the king of night. Both of these characters are strong enough to fight on par against Kaido's right-hand man, Jack the Drought. Although they have each lost a limb, they hold their trump card, known as Sulong, which makes them several times stronger. Both Inu and Neko are non-devil fruit users and rely on the usage of Electro and Haki to deal with even toughest of opponents. Thanks to their strength, they've previously sailed with the likes of Whitebeard and Roger. Vista. Also known as Flower Sword, Vista is one of the strongest characters in the One Piece world, yet greatly underrated. Praised as the best swordsman of the Whitebeard pirates, even Mihawk was interested in fighting against him. Surprisingly, Vista was able to hold his own against Mihawk at Marineford quite well. Their battle ended in a stalemate, and he earned Mihawk's praise in the process, further establishing his role as one of Whitebeard's strongest. Vista, from what we've seen, hasn't eaten a devil fruit. His strength comes from his unique swordplay and incorporations of his magnified Haki. Edward Weevil. The self-proclaimed son of the former Yonko Whitebeard, Weevil is considered to be one of the most threatening characters in the entire series. According to whatever little is known about him, Weevil has hunted down several of the allies of the Whitebeard pirates already. Kizaru, one of the marine admirals, has previously compared his might to that of a young Whitebeard. While Weevil's abilities remain largely unknown, he isn't known to have eaten a devil fruit, which is why he makes his way on this list. Benn Beckman. The right-hand man of Yonko Red Hair Shanks, and the vice-captain of the Red Hair Pirates, Benn Beckman is an absolute monster when it comes to fighting capabilities. Although none of his main abilities have been disclosed yet, Benn Beckman was able to stop Kizaru with his mere presence, which speaks volumes about his strength. Just like all the others on this list, he isn't known to have eaten any devil fruit, just like his captain, Shanks. Apart from his astronomical strength, he is also known to have a very high IQ, which makes him an even bigger threat to his enemies. Dracule Mihawk. Dracule Mihawk, also known as Hawk Eyes, is the strongest swordsman in One Piece. Wielding the black blade known as Yuru, Mihawk is, undoubtedly one of the strongest in the entire series. In his past, he's said to have fought against a young Shanks, who was not a Yonko back then. Mihawk's Haki is said to be extremely refined, as is expected of the world's strongest swordsman. Although his full strength remains to be seen, Mihawk is unarguably among the top tiers in the verse. Further testament to his abilities is the fact that he was excited when the Marines started to hunt him down after the revocation of his status as a Shichibukai. Kozuki Oden. Kozuki Oden was the son of the former shogun of Wano, Kozuki Sukiyaki, and the daimyo of Wano's Kuri region. Wielding two swords, namely Aim no Habakiri and Enma, Oden's strength was great enough to bring down even the toughest of enemies. His strength and charisma led to him being a division commander on Whitebeard's ship. Furthermore, he was recruited by Roger to go on the final journey to Raftel with him. Oden is one of the few people in One Piece to have access to both Conqueror's Haki and the Voice of All Things. On top of that, he's the man who dealt Kaido his only scar, which justifies his position as one of the strongest non-devil fruit users in the series. Silver's Rayleigh. The former first mate of the Roger Pirates, and the man known as the Dark King, Silver's Rayleigh is a revered pirate. Although he's retired, his strength is enough to match the admirals of the Navy with ease. Rayleigh is one of the few users of all three Haki types in One Piece. He is also primarily a swordsman, and his skills with the blade proved to be enough to match Kizaru at Sabaody Archipelago. Rayleigh is confirmed to be without a devil fruit as he casually crossed the calm belt by swimming across it. Monkey D. Gorp. Also known as the Hero, Garp is unarguably the strongest ever Marine in One Piece. In his prime, Garp is said to have fought against the likes of Gold D. Roger, and Whitebeard, who were both considered to be the strongest of men in One Piece. Garp, along with help from the Roger Pirates, also took down Rox D. Zebek, further solidifying his status as one of the strongest in the series. Just like Rayleigh, Garp is confirmed to have not eaten a devil fruit. Despite that, his Haki is so refined that he once crushed 12 mountains with its use. Shanks. One of the four emperors of the sea, Shanks is considered to be among the strongest people alive in the world right now, if not the strongest. He rose to the emperor status 6 years before the current timeline. As expected of a Yonko, he's a user of all three Haki types. It is theorized that Shanks' biggest asset is his advanced Conqueror's Haki, although this remains to be confirmed. Shanks has previously fought against Kaido and emerged from the battle without a single scratch. With no known devil fruit to his name, it is easy to see why he's on top of this list.